Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you can with me. We can hang out, do the stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Yes, her and the E go to my house. You can spend the night till we wake up.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We're all set to go, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the LA Chargers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. At their own 22-yard line. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. He's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. You talk about this Titan defense. And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage. So timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Set. Hey, Baylor Tiger. Go.
On first down, it's Hampton. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. The Chargers at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Give them a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And, you create those great mismatches, throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40-yard line.
Line.
Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This 2nd and 4.
Set. Delta, set. 5-9. Go, let's go.
Here's Herbert. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
Brings up third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on third down. Back to throw here, Herbert. He'll try and do this himself. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick here is good. And the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Off the play fake, Ward. He finds his man, Pollard. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. You talk about the defense for these Chargers. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. To throw is Ward. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of that. So it's incomplete.
Derwin James on the coverage.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That puts them in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter, get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in first and goal.
They'll run with Pollard. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard
The Charger drive about to get going. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Third and 3. Now it's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Chargers, first down.
Go.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers are once again back in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of...
And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Titans.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
A big play there. 65 yards. And the Titans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. Good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit.
And this will be caught in the end zone for the Chargers touchdown. Quentin Johnston, 54 yards. And the Chargers have yet again retaken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go now.
Throwing is Ward. This one caught by Ridley. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to his running back, Hampton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Go.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll check this one down to Hampton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it's Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now it's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, and Herbert. He gets this to Hampton. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Hey, don't stop. Ready.
Herbert now. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Give here to Hampton. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Home troops right.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Open man right side, that's McConkey. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Set. Set.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Chad Muma. And the Titans are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in the... Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
And now a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And the catch made by Hopkins. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
A 42-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
First down, Titans.
Now Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to 43.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. Here's Ward. He'll try and do this himself. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They'll run for it with Pollard. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. On play action, Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Throwing now, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
And in the second half of the tied game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Moore. Got a man. It's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. 17. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker down attack on the extra point. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd quarter. That ties the game. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Titans. Brandon Ayuk, 55 yards. And the Titans have taken the lead. Tucker with an extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston with second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will tie our game here in the third. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
60 Bison, 60.
A give to Pollard running left. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
3 yards is half of what they need, and now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Ready.
They go play action with Ward. He completes it to Ridley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
1st down.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Go.
To throw, here's Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Let's go, let's go.
Herbert off of play action. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but now any run after it.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the
back to throw here, Herbert. He gets it to Johnston. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there for LA. 48 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ray. Let's go. Hey, 21, 59. Let's go. Set.
Here's Herbert. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. This will be clean at about the 3. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. I'll tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Herbert. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to go out extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
We'll go orange. 5-9. 12. Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the failure to convert, no doubt, really hurts. But this one's not over. A good chunk of time on the clock and the timeouts.
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning. And that's going to help in a big way. So in a sense, they have 4 timeouts in their pocket. The big thing, stopping them on defense now. They can't let them get a first down and make them use their timeouts.
He's still on his feet. Now look out. He's to the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
The kick is
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Chargers 31.
There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind and try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. Here's a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Now Herbert going to change the look.
44-yard line.
Ray. What is it?
From the 44, Herbert. That's complete to his running back, Hampton. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That last throw moves him past 27,989 yards for his career, so that means he moves ahead of the blonde bomber, Terry Bradshaw, on the all-time list.
And boy, he loved to throw it downfield, didn't he? That's why he was the blonde bomber. Remember, he'd throw it downfield to John Stallworth and Lynn Swann. It was gorgeous. Big throws, big plays. Terry Bradshaw.
He's got the tight end. That's Gaston. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Herbert. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo. In this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Herbert to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Quentin Johnston, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Chargers 38.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And a tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
What a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive. Had a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Titans 52, Chargers 38.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
12. Ready.
Throwing, Herbert. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here comes second down. Herbert going to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Taylor Tiger. 80. Black 80. Black.
Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
13 more yards.
With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful. Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, and they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick, and get a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option.